You want to talk about Major League Volleyball Week 2 now, y'all?
I want to hear the Scorner because I
Yeah,
think this is going to be a juicy
All
one.
right.
hit us with the Scorner.
Scornering. Okay. The week began Wednesday, January 14th. Seems like a long time ago. Columbus Fury at the Grand Rapids Rise on YouTube. Grand Rapids won the final two sets to win at home. They dropped the first 23-25. They won the second 25-17. Out of halftime, they lost again 19 to 25 and then closed it out 25 to 21 and then 15 to 12 in the tiebreaker set. I guess let's call this game defensive, if you will. The teams combined for 30 blocks and combined for 30 hitting errors between them. So the Rise ended hitting 175 to the Fury's 157. There's nice number mirroring going on for our numerology people out there in the crowd. The Rise was led in attempts and kills by Carly Snyder. She finished 16 of 54. She hit 185. Ramad Al-Hassan had a great game, hitting 391 with 13 kills and 4 blocks along with those kills. Leah Meyer also played really well, 11 kills, hit 350 with 3 blocks as well. The Fury largely struggled offensively, but they were led by a couple pretty good games from Abby Walker and Reagan Pittman. Reagan Pittman finished with 12 kills at 632, so that's pretty nice. Had 3 blocks as well, and Abby Walker hit 435 with 10 kills. Raina Terry struggled in this game, been a little up and down so far this season, but I believe is still leading the league in points. But she hit 20 on this game, but added 6 blocks along with her 14 kills. So that was the first one. Next day, Thursday, January 15th, San Diego Mojo at the Dallas Pulse on Victory. We all know what that is. Dallas won in front of the home crowd for their first win in franchise history. They lost the first set 15 to 25 and then won 25-16, 25-16, 25-18. They came out of the gates a little slow in the first set, but after that, they turned it on. They hit 292 to the Mojo's 141 and outblocked them 12 to 5. Tristan Savage had a massive game, subbed in during the first set and hit 714 with 10 kills and 3 blocks. Lane Van Buskirk also had 4 blocks along with her 9 kills, and Dallas was led in kills by Sofia Maldonado Diaz again, who had 12, hit 276 on the day. For the Mojo, Kayla Caffey had a pretty nice game, hit 400, had 8 kills with a couple of aces. But on the whole, the Mojo they struggled pretty hard on the offensive side. They hit 324 in that first set that they won, but then after that they hit 23, 143, and 111. So struggled a bit at the end. Friday, January 16th, Atlanta at the Omaha Supernovas. Big time game, and Atlanta turned it on late on the road for the season's first reverse sweep. Sound effect. Put the sound effect in there. They lost the first set 23 to 25, then lost the second 17 to 25, and then turned it around 25-20, 25-22, and 15 to 6 to end the day.
Whoa.
Reverse, yeah, intense to end it. Led by, I think you could guess it, Leah Edmond. She had 21 kills. She had 419, 3 blocks and an ace as well. Great games pretty much all down the roster for the Vibe, but another standout, I think, for me was Raven Colvin, who had 6 kills at 375, 2 aces, had 7 blocks as well. So pretty awesome. Corey Lewis also hit 600 with 6 kills and a couple blocks in there. Omaha started rocking the first. They hit 136, but still won the set in the end. So that was nice to begin with, and followed it up, hitting 436 in the second set. But they stumbled, especially in the third and fifth sets there. Brooke Nonaviller ended with 18 kills. Mary Beeson had 16 and Sarah Parsons had 14, but all of them hit below 200. And as a team, they finished at 175 on the night. So yeah, but awesome game as those two usually are. Indie Ignite at the Columbus Fury was the next game on Saturday, the 17th. It's on YouTube. Epic battle. Columbus lost in front of the home crowd. Indy took the long fifth set to win. Very back and forth. Indy won the first 25 to 23. The second one to extras, they lost 24 to 26. Came out of halftime, won 25 to 18. then lost the fourth again 22 to 25, and then extra points in the fifth tiebreaker set 22 to 20 in the end, taken by Indy. Johnny Taylor struggled compared to the usual we see. She hit 49 with 12 kills, but more than picked up by her teammates Lekator and Anna DeBeer. LMM finished with 23 kills at 314 with a block, and DeBeer had 21 kills at 357. As a team, they finished with a little hitting advantage on the night, 250 to the Fury's 229. Raina Terry shook off the couple slow games she had for the Fury. She hit 328 with 26 kills, 61 attempts on the night, and had 5 blocks on there as well. So a lot of work. Came up just short in the end. All right. Sunday, the final day of the week, two-gamer. Orlando at Omaha was the first game on CBS Sports Network. Orlando almost fell to a reverse sweep, fought it off in the end, closed out the Supernovas in five. And Orlando came out in the first, won 25-18, 25-20, and then lost the next two, 16 to 25 and 24 to 26. And then turned it around in the fifth set, won 15 to 9. Brittany Abercrombie led the line again. She had 22 kills at 400, blocking an ace in there too. Charity Looper also had a really nice game, 286 with 14, and Hannah Maddox finished with 13 kills. Not the best hitting percentage for her. She hit 130, but she also added 3 blocks and 4 aces on the night, so that helps. Brooke Nona-Viller showed out. Classic. I mean, it's becoming classic. The Brittany versus Brooke games. They're fun to watch. She finished with 27 kills and at 364 had an ace as well. Kind of a tale of two halves for them. They hit in the mid hundreds in the first couple sets and then looked really good out of halftime, but just couldn't quite get it in the end in the fifth set. And yeah, comeback fell just short for them. After that, Atlanta Vibe at the San Diego Mojo on YouTube as well. The Mojo got their first win of the year in front of the home crowd in a close five-setter. They won 26-24, then dropped the second 26-28. Came out of halftime, won 25 to 19, and then lost 19 to 25. And then they took a very close fifth set, 15 to 13. Grace Loberg, really big game for the Mojo, had 23 kills at 310, along with a couple of blocks. I felt like the Mojo, not quite the highs that Atlanta had when Atlanta won those sets, but not the lows either. They were very steady. That's what we need. And if you look at the standings, Atlanta now 2-2, and the Mojo are only one game behind them at 1-3 with this win. So that finished the week.